Okay, so as I say, you're going to need some light hand weights, or you're going to need some of these, or if you've got some dumbbells, if you've got dumbbells, then yeah, just be aware that we're going to be doing more sort of higher sets of repetition. So maybe you might need to just take a little rest in between. All right, so it'll just give us, you know, a little bit more focus on strength and endurance, muscular endurance, really. For upper body, well, obviously lower body is going to be involved as well, and core engagement is throughout. Okay, so that said, just stand on your mat with your feet hip distance apart. Just take a moment just to think about good posture. All right, so we've got the feet hip distance apart, we've got the thighs nice and strong. And then as you work your way into your pelvis, you've got engagement through pelvic floor. So muscles that stop you going for a wee, you want to feel that lift going up through the center of the body, and your deepest abdominals drawn in and up. We're bracing through your center. Okay, so we're just going to take an in-breath and rise up onto your toes and then come back down. So reach up on the in and exhale to come back down. So nice and long through your neck. And shoulder blades soft down your back, and then you'll just get a little bit of work into the calves there and the Achilles as you reach up. In breath on the way up and exhale on the way down. So we're going to start bending knees, so we're going to send it into a shallow squat. Hips go back on the out breath, in breath up. So you take it to a range that feels good for you right now on this Thursday. Can't believe it, Thursday morning again. Crikey. In breath up, exhale down. Breathe throughout. We're sending our breath into our rib cage, so it's a lateral thoracic breath. Do one more of those. Reach it up and then come back down. Keep your hands up, turn to your right, and we'll just sweep the arms around. Okay, in breath at the top and then sweeping around. So we're articulating through the spine here. In breath at the top, exhale to sweep. Draw your arms in breath at the top, exhale to sweep. Relax through the shoulders, strong through your core, and then release. Take the shoulders back and around. So we're going to be using those shoulders quite a lot, so make sure that they are engaged. Take your right arm, sweep it across, back and around. So we're just, what's that? It's like a bit of a figure of 8. So feels like you're directing planes or something with this, so you need your flags maybe. All right, we're going to change arms. All right, sweep across. All right, this just gets us working in different planes. Oh yeah, different planes of the body. Okay, and then let's just take those feet out a little bit, and we'll take a stretch, and we'll take a twist, inhale, and then exhale, reach down, come up, inhale, and reach down, inhale, twist, exhale, reach, twist. So we're getting that thoracic spine going, core engaged. Reach your back hand away, in breath, twist, exhale, reach, rotate through the back hand as you reach down towards that opposite leg. Legs as straight as feels okay for you. You're going to feel that stretch into the hamstrings and into the inner thighs. Okay, turn the toes out now and just take it into a kind of wider leg squat. We can call it a sumo squat. We're going to come down and reach down, inhale. We're going to come up and open the chest. Inhale down, exhale up. So we're opening up chest and shoulders here, working into inner thighs, quads, glutes, getting the body warmed up. We'll do one more of those. And release. Bring your knees up to the opposite hand. So working into hips again. Breathing. So just building a little bit of heat so that we're all prepared. Yeah. And then hands on hips, tap back. As you tap back, just reach up. Okay. So again, get that work into the shoulders. Make sure they're feeling good. Okay. And then left leg forward, right leg back, and try to keep the heel up. Okay. And then just stretch back with that leg. So you've got your left leg forward, your right hand's up. We're going to bring the right hand down to the floor. If that feels too much like that, bring the knee down. Okay. Now the left leg's forward, take the left hand up and open up. Breathe. So remember, you can do this with the knee down, breathing, and then come up. So we'll change legs. Okay, right leg is forward, left heel is up. See if you can find that position. Okay, breathe. Take your left hand up, bring it down to the floor. Reach up with the right hand and breathe. Okay, so just open up there and come up. Okay, so should be feeling a little bit warm. So make sure when you pick the weights up, you bend those knees. All right, okay, so obviously if you've got hand weights, I don't know what weight they'll be, but you need to just, take a rest whenever you need it. Okay, first thing we'll do is we'll just add a little bit of challenge with using these. So it just gives a little bit more focus, a bit of a balance. All right, so we're used to doing this if you do Pilates with me. So we're going to take the right leg up, okay? Take your cans to your side and just press above the head. So you want to find a point to focus on. So we've got the balance challenge and we've got the shoulder press. If that feels too much, bring your feet down. Just do the shoulder press, okay? Maybe you could just lift the leg off the floor. If you can take it to knee fold, take it to that, okay? Breathe. So you want to keep your core engaged. Remember, we don't have to do this with the knee up. We could do it with the toe lightly down on the floor, okay? Or with the feet hip distance or wider. Keep your neck long. Breathe. And release down. Okay, great. So we're going to try the other leg and we'll do a slightly different exercise with the arms. So we'll do it once again up to this knee fold if you can. Otherwise, out in front lightly, or you can stand with your feet hip distance. We're going to keep the elbows soft and do a lateral raise. Okay, taking your cans or your light weights up to your shoulder height roughly. Elbows soft, abs are strong. Breathe. So we're going to have a lot of focus into these shoulders. All right. So we want to be feeling that work, a bit of that burn there. Okay. And a little bit as if you're pouring a pot of tea. Yeah, so you turn the thumbs back down as you come up. So working into the medial deltoid there, middle of the shoulder. Breathe, arms are strong, standing legs strong. And then come down, shoulders back and round. Okay, we'll take a little bit of focus off of the shoulders for a sec. Okay. So we're going to set up to do a squat, and when we squat, we're going to be pressing out with the arms. Okay. So what we want to do here, firstly, is send the hips back, and then press out. Come back, and then press. So with your squat, you're going to go as deep into that as feels good for you. Breathe out as you press, in as you come back. Chest is lifted, abs are strong. Try not to hunch up through your shoulders as you press out. If you're not liking that pressing out, then you can just hold the weight in your hand like this, okay? Obviously pressing out and taking it further away is going to give you that little bit more resistance. Abs strong, breathe, hips go back. Breathe through the movement, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in to stand, exhale to press. And 2 more of those if you can. And then come up. Take a little breath, maybe tap it out. Bit of active rest, grab a drink where you need. Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to take those cans up again, all right, or weights or whatever, or just arms. Elbows level with shoulders, all right, from here. We got it facing open, and then turn the palms to face you. In breath away, exhale. Okay, so we keep the body nice and still. Try not to flare up through your ribs. Keep the elbows same height as the shoulders. Keep breathing. Abs pulled in. Then as we go out, can you hold it there? And then we just do a bit of a pulse here, pressing up. Keep the neck long, press up. You don't have to go to full extension at the elbow there, but up to you. Just a gentle pulse. Don't bring the elbows back too far down towards the ribs, just bring them down level with the shoulders. Breathe, arms are strong. You're going to be starting to feel that work. And then we're going to hold it again, and then back in breath out, exhale. Remember to have a breather when you need. Use your breath. Pelvic floor is engaged, deep abs engaged. Neck is long. Bringing those elbows towards one another. You're going to start to feel that work into the shoulders, into the chest muscles. Palms facing, palms open, palms facing to come in. Then back out again. Can you hold it for just another little set of pulses? Breathing. Keep that breath going. Just that pulse. Elbows wide and open the chest. And come down. Remember to take the weights down when you need. If you can hold on, then hold on. Okay, breathe. Okay, so we'll add another little bit with the legs again. Okay. So we'll start with the cans here, and then we may well, if you want to, press them out again as we did with the squat. So we're going to step out with one leg. All right. And we're going to bend that knee. Okay, so a bit of a lateral lunge. Come back, and then step out with the other leg. Okay, come back to the center, step out. Center and out. Now, if you want to, you can add a press. Step out, press. Step out, press. If you are doing that press, then keep the neck long, shoulders down the back. Make sure your knee and your foot are aligned into that position. Okay? If you're really not liking that, you could just step out into squat. We could come to center, squat, center, squat. If you don't like that lateral lunge position. Breathe in as you bring them back. Breathe out as you press. Arms are strong. Shoulder blades down the back. And one more. And then coming up. If we can, we hold on to the cans. If we can, we do. All right. So, should become quite warm. So this time, we're going to do a little bit of work for the triceps. So the feet at hip distance are maybe a little bit wider when we send the hips back. Okay. And from here, we take the arms back. So relax the neck, draw the belly and squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another. Have your thumbs facing in towards the body. Keep the elbows just as they are and just tuck in towards your armpits, towards your shoulders. Press back. In, press. So it's just flex and extend at the elbows, no movement elsewhere. All right. Breathe out to press, in to come back. Keep the body still. Draw the belly in. So you got that challenge of maintaining that strong position, okay, in that bent over rowing position. Press away, working into those triceps, backs of the arms. No movement, rest of the body, no movement in the rest of the arms. So everything's stable, and we're just flexing and extending at the elbow. Draw the belly and lift the chest. Breathe. So as well as feeling that into isolating into your triceps, you're probably going to start to feel that isometric work into quads and glutes. Abs are strong. 3, 2, 1, and coming up. Okay, nice. Take a little breather there. Tap it out maybe. Okay, arms are strong. Shoulders back and down. Take your right leg forward. Okay, as we did at the start a little bit. So nice wide base. Back foot's coming out, so it's not in line with your front foot. Back heel is up if you can. Okay, and just kind of take it into a bit of a lunge position. If you don't like that with the back heel up, you can take the heel down to the floor. Okay, so we're going to take the arms up. So the palms are facing up now. Okay, so we're getting that stretch into the hip flexor in the back leg. Once again, we're having to hold it steady on the right leg, so we're getting into a bit of a lunging position. We are going to do a bit more lunging in a bit. So just full range here, really mobilizing. And you can bring those palms together, or you can change position, turning and rotating through the shoulders. Okay, as you go. Breathe. Arms are strong, belly's drawn in, pelvic floor is engaged, neck is long. Keep the body as still as you can. As you can, and then coming up, step back with the other leg, all right? So again, heels up, if you're not liking that, heel down, okay? Hips are square. This time we'll do a shoulder raise, so keep the hands, palms facing away from you, and just raise up and back down. So just keeping that stillness in the body, and just raising the arms up. Keep the neck long, keep the shoulder blades soft down your back. Cores engaged, no movement in the body apart from raising those hands up and down. Breathe. So keep that stillness. Breathe. Keep that good form. Breathe into your rib cage. Last two of those, and release. All right, nice. So again, maybe tap it out. Let's do a little bit of a box here. So we're going to punch it out. Keep breathing. Punch it directly straight out in front of you. Shoulders soft down the back. We're going to go a little bit higher. So we're going to punch up to kind of head height. Okay, breathe, body stays still. Breathe. You're going to be feeling that work into your arms. Up to the top now. Press. Up to the top. Now take the feet wider and then down to the bottom. Breathe. Arms are strong. Core engaged. And then come up. All right, good stuff. Right, so let's do another little exercise. This time, once again, opening the chest and the shoulders. Okay, so once again, we're going to take feet hip distance or maybe a little bit wider. Draw the belly in and send the hips back. Okay, take the palms facing, lift the chest and out. So we're doing a little flying action here. So in, breath away, exhale back. Keep everything switched on. Pull the abdominals deep. Send the hips back. Elbows slightly soft. Relax your neck. Relax your gaze. Again, you can change the position of the thumbs. So sometimes the thumbs could come up. Sometimes you could turn them down. Sometimes they can just face naturally down. Breathe. If you can, try that with thumbs up. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another. And then come up. Shoulders back and down. Definitely we'll be doing some good stretching towards the end of this. Okay, breathe. Okay, so we'll do one more leg exercise that involves the legs. Okay, so once again, right leg forward. All right, and have the hands close in. So this time, what we're going to do is we're going to go to a lunge, and as we come up, we're going to twist. Down to lunge, back knee comes down, take it into a little twist. Twist. Only go down as far as feels good for you. Twist. The arms can be straight out if you want. Twist. Down, you twist the leg that's forwards, you twist. Down, twist. Down into lunge, twist. You don't have to add that twist, you can just lunge. We'll do one more of those. Twist. Okay, we're going to swap legs. So set yourself up. Make sure when you're doing your lunge that that back knee is going back further than the hip. Okay, and then when you come down, the front knee doesn't push over the toe. You can either keep the cans here, you can get rid of the cans if you wanted. But we're going down, twist, come up. Oh yeah. Come down, twist, come up. Down, back knee, twist. But make sure you're trying to keep steady with that front leg. When you go down as deep as feels good for you. Breathe. Twist. So you just add that little bit of rotation, okay, in your lunge. Keep the neck long, keep good form. Back knee comes down. Last one. And then come back up. Okay, so you should be feeling that a little bit in those glutes. Tap it out. Okay, so we're going to come down to the floor. All right. So, first thing we're going to do on the floor is sit on the mat, and we're going to take our cans and we're going to sit tall. Okay, so sit up tall and then lean back a wee bit, and then try lifting one leg off the floor. So your cans are going to be down, and as you lower the leg, lift the cans up. So lean back if you can, drawing your belly in. So you've got to get the coordination right in this. As the leg lower, the cans come up. Arms are strong. Only lean back as much as feels good for you. Trying to get that coordination going. Keep the leg strong. If it's too much with the leg straight, bend the knee. It's a funny old exercise, this. Keep the support leg steady. We're only doing the one leg at a time. And then we're resting. And we're stretching out. And we're reaching forwards, tucking the chin in and rolling down. Take your hands forwards towards your feet. Maybe you can get them around the soles of the feet. And breathe. Okay, we're going to come back. We're going to bend the other leg this time. Okay, sit bones, hands in, lift the leg. Stay strong, lean back. Hands are down, leg is up. And then leg lowers, can up. Just breathe through the movement. In breath, exhale. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Get as much range as you can into those arms, but try to maintain that stillness in the body. Obviously, if there's too much with the cans, get rid of them. And just use the arms, maintain that core engagement all the way. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep that leg strong and long, or bend the knee. Last one. Stretch the legs out, reach, tuck the chin, roll forwards. So from here, we're going to be rolling back. So you might find that when you've got the cans or you've got the hand weights, it will maybe give you that little bit more balance in the body. So we roll back. We're going to do a roll up. So the roll up's hard, but maybe with your cans or your light weights, you can find that, as I say, you get a bit more balance and maybe a little bit more momentum to come up. So hands come level with shoulders. You draw your abs deep in here. You tuck your tailbone under, tuck your chin, roll up, and then you reach. Tuck the head in. Take an in-breath. Scoop your belly in, send your tailbone away, and roll back. Keep the thighs on. Reach up and over. From here, take the hands level with the shoulders, pull the abs deep, tuck the chin, send the back into the floor, and then reach it forwards. And then slowly roll it back. Push the heels away. Draw the belly in. Roll it back. And once again, reach up and over. Take an in-breath, hands level with shoulders, chin to chest. Roll it up. Chin is tucked, lead with the crown of the head, maybe more stretch. And roll it back. Scoop the belly, rounding the back, like someone's getting hold of your middle spine. Rolling you back. And reach. Hands level with shoulders, chin to chest. Roll it up. And reach. And roll it back. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Come back down to the floor. Okay. All right. Have you managed to keep hold of your cans the whole way? All right. So we're going to bring the heels in now. All right. And you want to have your feet hip distance apart, chest is open. All right. And chin is tucked and you're breathing. So on an in breath, arch the spine a bit more. And on the out breath, imprint your spine and then heel that spine up and off the floor. Lift your hips, squeeze your inner thighs, as if you're holding something between your knees all the way throughout this. Okay, take your cans up and above your head, slight flex at the elbow. So the cans are level with your shoulders, your hips are lifted, and then we just open up to fly, and then come back. So inhale away, and exhale. So as we take the cans away, try not to flare up through the ribs, okay? Keep the body still, and keep the cans level with the shoulders. Keep the hips lifted. Keep the neck long. Keep the body still. Breathe. If anyone wants more challenge with this, you could lift the leg up. Okay? Either straight or bend that leg. Otherwise, whatever you're doing, you're keeping your hips up. Okay? And one more of those. And then come back down. And take some breath. And just roll up. Okay, great. We've still got those cans. All right. So this time you're on your heels. Okay, and we're going to lean it back as much as we can to hold that position. And we're going to reach out if we can with those cans. And we're taking a twist. And we come back, inhale. And then twist. Feels too much, bring the cans in and twist like this. If you can, you take them out. Makes me realize how many times I'm saying can. So, knees are steady, feet are steady. Breathe. If you want more challenge, you can lift the leg. Oh, nice little crack into the back there. Breathe. Obviously needed that. Maybe you would change legs. But whatever you're doing, you're trying to maintain that stillness in the knees. Getting that rotation, working into obliques. Leaning back as much as you can. And then come up. And press. Come back. And press. Come back. And press. So we're sitting tall. In breath. And press. In breath and press. In breath and press. And press once more and then roll down to the floor. Okay, great. So back into heels coming in. All right, feet are hip distance apart. Draw the abdominals in and imprint your spine. Peel your spine up and off the floor. Lift your hips, squeeze your inner thighs. Bring your cans and press them above your head. Okay, so bring the elbows out towards the floor and now bring the cans together. In breath, elbows to the floor and then bring the cans together. So we open up for this chest press, lift the hips, squeeze the inner thighs. So if you lifted one leg before, then maybe you could lift the other leg if you want more challenge. Abs are strong. If it's all too much with the hips lifted, bring your hips down to the floor and continue the same movement, okay? Breathe. In, breath away, elbows wide, chest open. Exhale, bring them back together. Keep the hips lifted, inner thighs squeezing. Little tap. And then come down. And hug the knees in. And roll yourself up. Okay, so we're going to sit tall again with the knees slightly bent. Okay, sit tall, pull the belly, lift up. Now lean back. Take one can and reach it away. Come back to the center. Lift tall. Inhale. Come back, rolling back. Hold it steady. Reach the other arm. And come back and lift. And then come back down. And reach on the in. The knees stay steady. And lift. Inhale. Come back. Maybe you can lift. Inhale up. Exhale, roll back. Inhale to reach, spine twist. Inhale up. And back. And then twist. And last little set of this. So working into those obliques, into your core. And then roll it back again. Make sure you've got room behind you for this next one. Okay, we're bringing the heels tight in again. Feet hip distance apart. Tuck your tailbone under. Imprint the spine, peel the spine up and off the floor to lift the hips, reach the palms up and into this position. Okay, take the hands apart so that your collarbones are nice and wide. Okay, abs are strong, hips are lifted, inner thighs are squeezing. And just gently take the hands back. Try not to flare up through your ribs. And then draw them back. Inhale back. And exhale forwards. Once again, more challenge. You can lift the leg if you want. Keeping that one leg steady. Okay. Changing legs if you are doing that. Watch that you're not flaring up through your rib cage. You're keeping your support leg or legs really steady. Hips are lifting, inner thighs are squeezing. And one more of those. Come back down. Hug the knees in. Roll yourself up. Stretch your legs long. Reach your arms out. Tuck your chin and roll down. Stretch it out. And breathe. Okay, great. So we're going to take a little wide leg stretch here. All right. So legs as wide as you can. Funny enough, using that word again. Okay, we're going to take the cans out in front and we're going to stretch forwards. If you don't like that, you can place them on the floor and roll them out. Okay. And then that's going to give you a little tester as to how far you can go. Roll them back. And roll them out. So inner thigh stretch. And roll them back. And roll them out. And roll them back. Now take them to either side of one leg. Okay, and roll them out. Stretch, toes up, heels away. And coming back. Stay with your breath here. Keep your toes towards your heels away. And stretch it out. And let's change legs. Either side of the other leg. Toes towards, heels away. Roll it out as deep into that stretch as you can. How far can you get those hands away from you? And roll out again. And then back to the center. Okay, and then just one more at the center. Okay, then get a hold of the cans and then just split the cans apart, take them to either foot. And just breathe. Okay, and then get a hold of them Okay. So just relax and just take the knees down. Just release into the hips. Okay. When you're ready with that, sweep round. All right. And we're going to come to your hands and your knees. Okay. So we're going to get rid of one can. All right. Out to the side. So let's have the left hand on the floor and the right hand just holding the can. Okay, so we're going to be taking the can out to the side. Okay, now we can either just do this alone, keeping the body steady, or if you're able to, you lift the opposite leg up to the side. Okay, in breath away and exhale, we come back. In breath away, just look down, don't strain your neck. Keep the elbows soft and breathe. So we keep the body really still, and if we can, we try to take those limbs apart. I'll show you from the side in case you're not sure what's going on. Okay, we're going to swap. So right hand down, left hand on your can, and then we can either just take the arm up and away. In breath away, body stays still, core is really switched on. Or as we take the can away, we lift the right leg. Abs pulled in. Breathe all the way. Keep the body as still as you can. Don't strain the neck, so just look where it feels good. Make sure you're breathing. And last one. And release. Okay, so let's get those cans off to the side and just come down to lie on your front. And then just take your hands down in front. And then just bring your right heel up. Reach for that foot. And then draw the knees together. If that feels too much, roll to your side and do the same thing. So a little front thigh stretch here. Breathe. Listen to your body. Release. Do the other leg. Remember, roll onto your side where you need. Now from here, if you're on your front and you're able to, get hold of both feet. If you're not able to, then just do one at a time again. Keep changing legs, either front or side. Lift the chest. Press your feet into your hands. Breathe. Open up. If you can rock a little bit, you go for that. Breathe. And then release. And then tuck the toes. Take the knees wide and stretch back into a child's posture. And just take some breath there. Okay, from here, we're just going to roll round onto your back again. All right? Left leg long, right knee into chest. All right, and then straighten this right leg up. Put your hands up the leg and pull in. Hamstring pull, hamstring stretch. If it's too much, bend the left leg. Okay, and breathe. Bend that leg. So get your left hand on the outside of that knee. Take your right hand out to the side and draw your right knee to your left and look over your right shoulder. Keep wrapping your left leg in, so keep that active. Come back to the center. Straighten the right leg away, draw the left knee in. And if you can, stretch it up. And with the hands up and pull. Bringing the head and the knee together, or head can be down. You can bend your right leg if you prefer. Breathe. Now bring that knee in again to that deep hip flexion. Stretch your left arm out to the side. Right hand on the outside of your left knee. And draw that knee to the right. And look to your left. And breathe. And come back. Place the feet down on the floor. Take your right foot on top of your left thigh. And now draw that heel up towards the crease of your left hip, if your knees will allow it. And at the same time, lift the left leg off the floor. And then if you can as well, reach through the window of that right leg, reaching for your left leg, and pull. It can be up or down, whatever feels good for you. So we did quite a lot of work initially, working into the hips, the glutes, hamstrings, so we're stretching out into the hips there. We're going to change leg, right leg down, left foot on top. Draw the heel of that foot, if you can, towards the crease of the right hip. Maybe that's enough to press inside of the left thigh. If you could do more, lift the right leg off the floor. And more than that, you could reach for your right leg and pull. Head can be up or down. Breathe, develop that stretch. Make sure you're feeling it. Another thing you can do is place the right foot against the wall for a bit of resistance there. And then release. And now hug the knees in. And just roll up to hands and knees, okay? So from here, we do a little cat stretch. We're going to look up, inhale, elbow away, exhale to cat. In breath away, and exhale to cat. And one more, in breath away, and exhale to your cat. And then just come up onto high kneeling position if that feels all right. Otherwise, stand up. Take your hands behind you to lift your fingers and just stretch the chest and the shoulders. Open up the chest. Reach the arms away. Breathe. Release. Take your left arm up. Take your right hand on the elbow. And a tricep stretch. Breathe. And take your right arm up. And then tricep stretch. And release. Take those hands to the front of your mat. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to a down dog. Draw your belly in and pedal your heels up and down. Push the floor away. Open the shoulders. Lengthen the spine. Gradually now walk your hands to your feet. Your head's going to be the last thing to come up. Okay, so we come back round. Back to where you began. Good posture, feet hip distance. Take a nice deep in breath up. And exhale out. And in breath up. And exhale out. And shake it out. Okay, that's your soup can workout.